Guns are mass production. So this is one I wish I knew more about, but I'm going to address it anyway, and I'm going to look forward to the comments for people that might have more insight and are willing to share. So when you think about the history of firearms, one of the major developments is going from the breech loader, shoving all the powder and projectile down the front of the barrel with a ramrod, and then igniting it from the back through some kind of hole. And then the next big leap was the bored-through cylinder, which allowed a cartridge to be inserted through the back and a firing mechanism to ignite the priming stuff, which would burn the powder. And Colt invented the rotating cylinder, which had a great platform to use that bored-through cylinder on. For cartridges, and Smith & Wesson, of course, brought that into play. But Colt really brought interchangeable parts into play with his revolver, and that was one of the big elements of Colt's contribution to technology, is not just the revolver, but the idea of interchangeable parts. And while he may not be specifically the first to come up with the concept, he was certainly the first to bring it around the world and use it as a selling piece for his products, and it was valued. The concept of individual, or the idea of those interchangeable parts was the foundation for mass production and later automation and the Industrial Revolution. So I like to focus on that element of firearms being the impetus or the catalyst to allow that element of human development or technology to take place. And again, while I'm not 100% confident of all the elements, all the facts of the situation there, I've seen enough references to it, and a couple of them conflict, to know that it isn't necessarily agreed upon history, but there's certainly some room for interest there, some room for research there. So again, I'm not able to give you much more than that sketchy generalization of how the beginnings of interchangeable parts and in the Industrial Revolution and mass production all come from that concept of the first Colts. And again, looking forward to input in the comments. If you have links to resources that delve into that, that's certainly something we'll be completing this area and the 2A History Project over on Minuteman University and other places. But this is one of the reasons we're building the 2A History, is so that we can plug important elements like this in and give credit where credit's due to firearms and firearms inventors and our technology as being an important and critical and pivotal parts of just the evolution of technology as a whole. All right, let us know what you think. The concept here is a weekly focus on what guns are outside the realm of the marginalized opinions that the antis would suggest. Looking forward to subjects for future shows, and stay tuned for another one next week. Thanks for watching. So let us know what you think. We'll be watching the comments wherever you find the video, over on gunstreamer.com or on guntube.org. Thank you for supporting our projects. If you'd like to buy us a cup of coffee, check out our Patreon channel.
The guys and gals of gunwebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thank you for watching gunwebsites.com.